Drop a bomb, 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 bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Look at that.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. KG, this one's crazy.
You're too lucky that.
None can compare with the KG Don. Better take cover when he drops that.
Bomb,
Going
bomb.
on reckless, trust it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
Bomb, bomb, bomb. I said drop a bomb, Dad.
What's going on? What is going on? What's going on? My reckless delegation. Another day, another scandal. Yeah. Manchester United, this Manchester United side. We gotta talk. It's reckless thoughts, man. We made it through the week. We're getting there. Big up to everyone yesterday that was really understanding. Allowed me to you know what's so funny when I put the post out and stuff. Everyone's like, bro, just do you, fam. You're working hard, fam. So, yeah, I appreciate the community, fam. The community's communing. But, yeah, I send that off. So, fingers crossed, community. Hopefully, man, bags that. Because that'll be nice. That'll be fun. It'll be wicked. Yeah, but we got to talk. We got to get into it. Ollie, the overlap. We're here again. Ollie does his first interview. You know, we had the Ollie's leaving interview. I'm moving mad. I'm going on as if I ain't got things to plug. Guys, hold on. What day is it today? It's Thursday today. AJ versus Ngannou. Wait, bro. That big fight is happening tomorrow night. Make sure you lot get down there, man. Bare people are coming from the community. It's going to be fire. We got DJ Ace, formerly from One Extra, now Capital Extra. Big DJ. The after party is going to be a vibe. It's one of those things, it's vibey. If you're not a boxing fan, this is not for the hardcore. This fight is for the casuals. You're talking about a guy that was in the UFC that said, you know what? I floored Fury. I think he beat Fury. I want to try AJ. You don't get no more bigger than that. Get your tickets. I know the delegates are pulling up. It's going to be wicked. Condinio's pulling up as well. It's just so many pulling up. The reckless ops are pulling up as well. Bro, it will be lit. It will be, if you're not sure what to do with your Friday night, you just might as well just come spend it with us, innit? Why not? Food, good music, vibes. Imagine like this, yeah, but Trav. And then just people like you have to say, where were you? Anyway, listen, get your tickets. It's gonna be lit. I don't know if I should play the video again because someone else might not be. I'm gonna play the video again. What do you mean, bro? Promote the thing, fam. All right, here you go. Let's run this. Where is it? Undefeated. See if you can spot Travis's pops. He's in the video. Where is it? There we go. That's it. You gotta be there, man. And the killer is that was our first one. You know, this one bigger, London Bridge, bigger capacity. And it's like in that one, it was kind of hardcore-ish. Do you know what I'm saying? It was a hardcore-ish day. This one's different, man. Like it's the ambiance is fire. It's gonna be wicked. It's gonna be lit. Anyway, I can't promote it more than that. Just make sure you get tickets. The link will be in the description so you can go get that. But we got to talk about the main thing, man. Ronaldo was always the problem. Blame Ronaldo. Shouldn't have signed him. Now I'm playing. Now that was a big part of it, but then there was so many parts of this thing. Even, you know, like it kind of felt almost Wengerish. You know, when Wenger was like, could have had him. Wenger could have signed everyone in world football, you know? So there was a little element of that in it. You could almost see peek behind the curtain. You know, when we think we know, but we don't know. We said that Ollie is one of the greatest yes men and this, that, and the other. There was a lot going on. There was a lot going wrong. But when he was talking about the players that he had, yeah, it just feels different. Man says, Cavani, Edinson, I had Ronaldo, Sancho, and Sancho could never get going. Sancho could never get, bro, came here injured. We was like, raw, Ollie, you chased him this whole time. Why have you done this? Like, why did you bring in a guy that you chased it? Like, you brought him in. He's here now, ear infection. Fitness, not there, not up to scratch. Wants to play on the left-hand side. Rashi plays on the left-hand side. Like, wasn't really trying to see the right-hand side. And he's talking about, you know, the style of football, when you have deader players, which is kind of how I understood it, but when you have players like the Pereiras, you know, it's Dan James, them man there, yeah? You can run, top press inside. When you get more like, when you get people that got more ability, they're different, you know? Now there's expectations changed. I got to do some different things, but we're still getting pumped. After certain games, I knew. But it sounds like, you know, it was interesting as well. Obviously, he really still rates Maguire very highly, you know, and that's probably where we don't see eye to eye, you know. But then he said the Maguire arrival and the Maguire Mykonos incident are key for the club, you know. Sorry, Maguire's here, but Ronaldo turns up. Ronaldo's won everything, or Ronaldo's trying to do some, you know, trying to be the leader in there. Get me? Well, it's hard because Ronaldo has the true high standards and he's good. And he's been at the club when the club was good. So it's not like it's Ronaldo's fault, but Ronaldo remembers quality. Ronaldo remembers Sir Alex. Ronaldo remembers best in class. Now Ronaldo's at the club with the worst in class. It didn't make sense. He was still trying to go back to the old times, and it's a different time altogether. All these guys in this dressing room have never won. It was a recipe for disaster. That's what it comes across as, recipe for. I hope you lot can hear me as well. 1 second. Yeah, they can. Yeah, it was a recipe for disaster. And you know what, like, when you hear, like, even when you hear about, just, you remember when you lot talking about the scouts? I remember having an argument before, and then I think it was with End to End. It was talking about how business is done here. And we said the scouts are good, the scouts are bad. Bro, the scouts are really involved, fam. The scouts are saying, no, don't bring in Haaland. He said, what? He said the scouts, we sometimes we over scout, or we say this is how it's getting down, but they're key in the decision making as well. And to turn down a player that we could have got for 20 million, and he said, I've had him for, he wasn't even playing before he went to, like, he's broken it down. These are the points we should have got him. You lot weren't listening. And now we're in a situation, even with this new kid, yeah, we could have, like, let's not look at, I'm trying to say, like, we can't keep making the same sins. The Rasmus thing, yeah, we bought a good player. I'm not saying Rasmus is going to turn into Haaland, but right now you got a kid that is a threat. He's a danger, has the right attitude, and he's not scared to be the number 9 at Man United. There's a thing of we should support him. You know, you look at this player and you're like, well, we got to get behind this player, because the one thing that really came out with this new generation is, well, mental health and how the players are feeling, and the breakdown of cause of comments, because they can't miss the comments. You know, the job of the fan. That was one thing that's called out. You know, he said, look, like, even the job of the pundit as well, not just the job of the fan, but the job of the pundit. Like, it's almost like a footballing ecosystem that we're all a part of. And we can either be positive or we can tear it down, you know? And it's like, it's hard, and it's a balancing act, because the players owe it to the fans, but the fans owe something to the players. Support me. That's your job. I'm meant to run, you're meant to support me. You know, so it's interesting. It's an interesting thing then, when it's too far, when it's too much, and when do we have to realize we're not in that generation anymore? The Sir Alex days are gone. The Sir Alex mindset or mold, you know, when you try to, like, raise your kids like you, they're not you, bro. They're in a new era. You didn't have to compete with social media and all these other things. And I know some people like, turn it off. Well, that's all they've ever known. It's never been off. So it's just things to think about. It's just what's that? It's just things to think about if you're with me, you know. So Man United, man, I found that really interesting. There was moments when I was like, I wish it worked for Oli. I did. I really did. I was like, oh man, I wish this worked, man. It was like you have the like. He's got this humility that comes across really nicely, and a rawness, and the rawness. And you know, it's one of those things where you look at everything that's happening, and I hope people are watching that saying, well, one, the grass ain't always greener, and we don't always know what's going on. Now, people would say, look, Ten Hag is guaranteed running everything, but you don't actually know that, which is true. He could have, like, they could want to please him and bring in certain players, but I don't mean he has total and full control. It doesn't mean that. You know, we actually don't know. That's the killer, because when we was talking about Oli back in the day, we thought we knew. We didn't know what was going on. We thought we did. We thought we was aware. We just wasn't aware. You know, you talking about, like, even when people go back to the days of when he talks about people not wanting to be captains and people speaking up, people that wanted to face the media, players are afraid to do pre-game interviews. Bruno and them man will step up. De Gea, you know, and De Gea, well, we saw how, like, De Gea would always step up. So he had the mindset. Scott, like, it's crazy. This club is so, it's bigger than most clubs. It is. It's one of those things when you talk about clubs in world football. Yeah, the microscope on Man United is incredible. I saw Simon Jordan say, we talk about Man United way too much. People talk more about Man United losing than Man City's dominance, because that's not the story. It's not the story. So you have to understand, like, you got players at Man United that are afraid to do interviews. How are they gonna, you know, when you talk about heads dropping or they go down? I feel like Man United are like, you know, when England were messing up in certain tournaments and they were just afraid, like in the Iceland one, they were more thinking about the headlines than the match on the pitch. I think we got that sometimes in our mentality. So we struggle to get over the line. You know, when we go down, the heads drop. Man United, even in that game against Man City, you lot got to stay in there. In the Champions League, we've seen it many times. Mentality, like, it's just a fragileness. And the manager can work his best on it, but we've been fragile for a long time. We've been fragile since the days of from Mourinho onwards. All I'm saying is, I hope for people that are out, like, not feeling the manager, I hope that was almost somewhat of a wake-up call for some people to say, listen, man, while we think we know, we don't know. When he talks about players not wanting to run, players giving up on me and stuff, well, we've seen it. He was a bit of a gentleman, because he could have said more names. He didn't want to throw people under the bus in that one, and he could have, because they did it to him. But it was class. But you can hear the insinuations. And we have to get it together, man. I want to hear what you lot think about the interview. Let me see what else is going on in the world of Manchester United. Let's have a look. This is not going to be a long show today, because I do have best of enemies. Imagine they invite me back after so long. After so damn long. All right, cool. Where we going? All else fails, play Marshall. Owen launched into a bizarre rant following a doping comment from Neville. Oh, wow. Michael Owen's upset about something. All right, cool. Let's go. Jamaica launch Mason Greenwood plan. All right. I need the raw information. Man United reaction to Ineos decision. I'm not getting the news. Wait, let's go to somewhere else. Let's go. Gareth Southgate, you dare. Don't. Never. Gareth, yeah. There's no damn way. There's no way. There's no genuine interest. Absolutely not. Oh, that was scary as hell. Man United have already started working on potential summer signings. Ineos are ready to make a decision on the Man United manager situation. They have in mind what they want to do. The decision is not reactive based on results. Okay, Manchester United are now drawing up a contingency plan for the possible exit this summer of Ten Hag. Options being explored to gauge the credentials and availability of replacements. Okay, Robert De Zerbi, Thomas Frank. Ahmad on the most difficult player to face in training. Leach out, of course. Omar Barada already holding meetings with external contacts ahead of officially starting his role. Of course, he's working. Zinedine Zidane is highly likely to be he's not coming. Anything else? New Man United approach represents removed from post start next season. De Zerbi's the name that you keep seeing, though, isn't it? Okay. I think, anyway, I've made my opinions clear. Let's see what you lot are saying. I'll open up the lines right now. Bounce to the left, bounce to the right. All right. Where the hell is my exit? Oh, Lord. Oh, I'm struggling today. Oh, there it is. Boom. That's in the chat. Oh, man. 1, 2. I'm not muted. 1, 2. Am I back? 1, 2. Can you hear me? No? Yeah? I don't know. Sounds good. I've not been muted for 10 minutes.
This chat is trolls.
Yeah.
This chat is trolls. I tried
I know
to
it.
I tried to tell
know
you,
it.
and then so I tried to tell you in the comments, and then Yo-Yo banned me for not trying to let you know that I could hear you. Yo-Yo, you are actual snake. You are actual snake, and I think your job should be under review.
Yeah, it should
Yes,
be, bro.
boy.
Yeah,
See how
good,
the
bro.
Lord
I
works.
knew it, bro. I knew it. I knew I wasn't mute because I could see the thing going up. I looked at the thing and it showed me my, what you call it, fam? These
Your voice.
snakes, bro. There you go. Nah,
You can't trust your
there you
own
go.
mate.
Good, bro. I can't. Nah, look at me now. Look at her. Look at her. You not trying to treat me like Whoopi Goldberg and Sister Act, fam. No, bro. Can't stick me to the chair.
No, bro.
All right,
You can't come here, bro. We know Judas when we see Judas. Okay.
Come on, man. We All right, talk to me, bro. Wait, let me try and get this the clock going.
So
yeah, the floor's yours. You saw the interview. The floor's yours.
yeah, I saw the interview, and I kind of mentioned something the other day, and I told him, like, for me this interview just reaffirms my position with Erik ten Hag, in that the players that he's making it work with, I'll always say that, but the players that he's won a trophy with and got Champions League last season with, and plays good football at times with, this is the same players that couldn't do it under Oli, couldn't do it under Mourinho, told Oli that they couldn't do interviews, told Oli that they couldn't be captain for certain games, told Oli that they wanted to come off in his last game and of the season, of his last game in charge. So for me personally, I think Oli, he's a nice. You can't say he's a nice guy. You can't say that. You can't say he's horrible. He's a very good character. And it just didn't work for him because of the credentials and because of the fact that he's not a Man United manager. I think he's too nice for as a man.
He was limited. He was limited in his experience as well. He was limited because people are now saying that Ollie's better than Ten Hag, and I honestly don't believe that. I honestly don't believe that. I don't know where that's like. Anyway,
Look, the thing is, Casey, like for me, right? I look at the interview, and I think the interview gave context as to what Ollie had to deal with in his time at United. And for me personally, that should like give you or shed light on Eric Ten Hag's situation at United, because this is the same players. These are the same people that's in charge above him. This is the same kind of mentality. This is the same player power. This is he literally had the captain of Ollie's team, of his team last season. The same Bruno, the same Rashford, the same Dalot, the same Lindelof. So all these players are the same. The structure above him is the same. So yeah. Shut up, Nina. Shut up.
what kind of Nigerian brand is that, Adi?
Nah, it's not good. I haven't. It's old. I haven't. It's a replica shirt. What do you mean? You see me now, eh? You see me now. You see me now.
She wait
You
attention.
see me now. Nah, Mina. Mina, what kind of you, bro?
Is that what?
Nah.
Hey, yo. What kind of shirt? What is this?
You say what? He's wearing the Adidas. Adi.
Adi. It's the t-shirt
Yo.
for me as well.
No, you know what is it? He literally just has ADI and one of the stripes are gone.
Yeah, because
It's
I washed the shirt, man.
What do you wash it in? Bleach?
Don't be silly. Don't be silly.
But it is, yeah, it's mad.
Were you scrubbing it with a knife?
Nah,
And
Mina
also,
did that.
also you're Randall, yeah. This guy's snitching, bruv. He's like, oh, yeah, your mic's not muted. You had to hold a light timeout, bro, because
Well, yo, he's helping me, fam.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway,
I'll give you extra minute and finish your point. You're saying you've seen what he's getting through at the club and the players.
And, I mean, KG, look, we potentially have a very good manager on our hands. We know he's a good coach, all right? To this season, he's had a lot of setbacks, and we will agree that to say that there's certain things that happened in the club that is unfortunate. So, facts, allow me. So, like, we can't say we're going to sack a potential very good manager for the same players that sacked four other managers. So, yay. Aika King. What is that, bruh? Aika King. Listen,
South Africa's not happy, bro.
I don't care, bro. I don't care. We have something called Belleville here, and I buy some stuff at Belleville. Okay.
What's the name of that?
Anyway.
Yeah, go on, you got 3 seconds.
But
time up. Sorry, bro. Sorry, Mr. Morgan, you gotta get the thoughts out. No, but Mina's a snake because she changed the course of the show, fam. All right. Oh Mo, that's so cool, you know, when I saw hanging with the clothes in the tub. Yo, Connor.
I find it funny you gave him a minute of like insult time, then you proceeded to insult him more. Like, I would also stole that from the chat, you know, comments in the chat. But
it's my biggest problem. Go on.
The interview, I think it's just a bit of a madness to comment about. He was given, or in the final match, he said, "Put your hand up if you want to come off, and put your hand up if you want to come on." And Rashford and McTominay came off at half time, and them two are still there. It's just a bit of a madness.
That's mad, you know. Because I don't think wait. What part is that near the end of the thingy? Is that near the end of it?
Yeah, I didn't watch the entire thing. I've just been reading. I was reading someone's comments on it, and they were saying that's what was said in the interview.
Yeah, because what's crazy, KG, you need to add the countdown rhythm. Nah, so you know what? In that situation, yeah, I know Rashi and McTominay, like these guys have been. These are the new generation. Who you can say, you know what, like the mental health element, and Rashid has been under it at times as well. So I can see him not wanting to talk to the media.
Yeah,
but then asking a question to your players is not a question you should be asking.
See, I'm just going to look at the interview and the time Ollie spent and what Ollie did as being more of a reason to give Ten Hag more time and give Ten Hag the ability to get rid of certain players. Because when you look at who's really Ten Hag got rid of that were Ollie players, he got rid of Fred. Cavani was going on a free. Ronaldo was going on a free. Donny's gone.
Yeah.
Like the core base of
Jaden.
Ollie's.
Jaden.
Jaden.
Jaden's still here.
Jaden's in the naughty corner in Germany and he's not able to get a goal or an assist. It's true. Look at his last few matches. He's done nothing.
I'm not saying anything. I'm gonna leave it right there because again, he would have saved us.
He's dead. He's dead. Stay in Germany. Go to the German second tier. You're dead. You're not getting in the England squad ever again. You're dead.
I'm going to say. I think again, a lot of people are coming on here telling me Jaden could change things for us and this, that, and the other. But it is what it is.
What could he change?
Even Ollie said he couldn't get him. He's dead, bro. Like it doesn't work. Like it's a style of play that he needs to play. We don't play it. We don't suit his style. It is what it is. But again,
but I was torn watching the interview because I feel like Ronaldo affected Ollie's style of play at United a bit too much. But I'm also not upset about us re-signing him because he couldn't have gone anywhere else. I wouldn't have been happy if he went there.
Well, maybe you know what? If he went to City, it would have been a mess. It would have been a mess. You saw the video. I was gonna mess. It would have been a mess. But you know, like,
we still review your videos.
Ronaldo. What he's clearly saying to us is Ronaldo changed the trajectory of how the club was moving.
Well, yeah, because it was like Ronaldo came in and played as the 9, but Ronaldo can't press because he's too old to press, and it's changed the entire tactics. But give Eric more time. The only thing you scathing around certain players at the club, and John Morgan, I do have the police's number. You can join them if you want to be a snitch.
See you later. Thanks for that, Connor. You know what's funny? People saying, why did Jude and Holland not work out? Well, it's clear. We rolled out the red carpet and he's like, how many minutes am I going to get? Like, it just wasn't, that was it. Like, Jude was like, I need to play as much as possible. The Haaland thing, we did not chase him properly. We could have gone for him. We didn't. Connor said you can join the what do you call it? Like if you want to join the snitch patrol, he has the number for you, John Morgan. There you go. Dr. NHS.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
I'm all right. Just quick things. I'm gonna be in and out today.
No problem.
Yesterday's interview was very like we already knew some of these things, but it's a little more in depth. I think the Ronaldo thing just. You're right. Him coming was a mistake on his part and on the club's part. Like we wanted the nostalgia kind of thing, and it didn't work out. Also, I think as much as the sporting department really, like the scouting department really needed to change, and also financially, I think Ole was trying to say that. What's it called? What's the word for it? Like he was trying to say they didn't listen to the coach. Like I got from it was that the Glazers are just in it for the money. I don't know if you got the same thing.
Yeah, absolutely. You could. Well, we've known that the whole time. That listen, the Glazers are not serious, you know, and this club is run funny. But let me not stop you. Keep going because I know you said you wanted to jump.
Okay, yeah. Also, some of the players need to go. The problem is not the coach. I'm all for Ten Hag staying at least till January of next year.
Yeah.
We at least this summer he'll have the money and the resources behind him to help him look for what he wants. And if the first half of the season goes horribly, then he goes in January.
Absolutely.
And we have to clear out the locker room.
At the moment, the names that you're now starting, De Zerbi's a name that's not going anywhere. It's just always there.
No.
But then
and also, I don't want Graham Potter. nobody should ever mention that name. He couldn't handle common Chelsea. You want him to come to United? Is anyone like? I feel like the fans don't use their critical thinking. They don't use their brains. You just
Yes.
start saying shit for saying
Yeah.
saying.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Listen, you got anything else, or are you gonna run off?
I'm gonna run off quick.
All right.
Bye.
Listen, look after that patient, Steve Lester. Dr. NHS, boy. NL, BMF. And NL.
KG, what up? Well, it's been a long time, man.
What's going on? The pounded yam tax, fam.
No, I'm just chilling. Like I'm just chilling. I'm just hoping United just, try to get top 4. That's it. Just chilling, just enjoying life. I want to speak about the interview we're talking about with Ole. I think Ole had some good points, and he had some good points about, the structure, the scouting, some of the players' mentality. Like I agree with some of the things you said. But I also think with Ten Hag, right? I love Ten Hag. I think he's a fantastic elite manager with the right tools. It will succeed. But my thing is, have you ever seen a club get new owners comes in, they start bringing new structures come in, and they don't change the manager? You actually don't see that they don't. You actually see those type of things because they don't keep the manager. All the takeovers that's happened over the last couple of years. Once the new owners step in, they bring that people into the structure. They always change the manager, and that's why I think it's unfortunate for Ten Hag. And one of the reasons why
it doesn't mean it's right. Whoa, hold on. I'm looking at the likes, yeah? It is crazy. 88 likes. Let's do better. Everybody hit the like button immediately.
Guys, like
up the thing, man. Even hold on, we got one super. Nah. We gotta hit the minimum, bro. The five drink minimum, fam. How did KG turn Ollie's interview into Eric 10?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. I'm locked in.
So I look at it as this, right? Omar Barada is the CEO. Before leaving C, I'm pretty sure this guy has the list of managers that they want to replace Pep in 2025. That's why I think the De Zerbi links come from, because Ineos want to do this multi-club things, right? Where they want to, have the 3 clubs they own play the same principles, so it can be easy to develop players, sell and buy players, stuff like that. The guy that's
we're not Nice though. We can't be looked at how they're talking about Nice. We're a whole different club altogether. We're not trying to develop players to sell.
No, I know we all difficult. What I mean by is that, let's say we buy a young player that's 20, 18, 19, right? We send them out alone on this. They develop, they get game time, and we buy them back. I'll literally just deal with the kid from the Brazilian kid with Girona this season. So I think that's what Ineos trying to do, because with the Nice coach, right? The guy used to work under De Zerbi. That's why I think the De Zerbi, links has been coming out, because he was working under De Zerbi as an assistant coach. So I just feel like with the guys like Omar Barada, Dan Ashworth, Sir Dave, Jim, like those guys on top, because the structure is on top now, KG. So I'm not worried about what decision they're going to make. I'm just worried that every decision they're going to make, I'm just going to back it, because these are top guys in top class position. They don't know what they're doing. They're experienced. They've worked at higher places before, so they know what needs to be done to get the job done. I just feel like Ten Hag just came in at the wrong place at the wrong time. Because if he had, if let's say we, Sergio took over the club and he was still managing the Ajax, I could see what they could go get him. But because
they're definitely considering. But that's why you can't be too rash.
Yeah, because because they cleared the whole house. Like they get rid of all the guys, the technical director, the sporting director, the physios. They get rid of everybody. So I'm thinking, if they get rid of everybody, why would they stop at the manager?
Brother, listen, and they'll think that's funny though. All right, cool. Let's keep it moving. All right, we're talking to my guy. Parallel had the streets. Parallel had the streets in the tizzy yesterday, but our rate is the defense was strong yesterday. Parallel, big up, bro.
Oh, come on, brother.
I watched that video. Like, I watched that video.
Shout out, Uncle. Shout out, Yo.
Oh my! Shout out, Charles. Everyone. No, but you were in there fighting, bro. You were in
with
there.
valid points, by the way. That they couldn't receive, but we moved.
No, they valid. You had points. Yeah, and the killer is, do you watch that Ollie interview and almost smile to yourself, knowing I said this,
bro? Do you know what's so funny? I want you to go back 2 years ago and clip.
Yes.
I'm confident. Go back and clip me up.
Yes.
On your channel.
Yes.
Clip me up and just post it.
No, Eric, because it's killer is you like, and week in, week out, people was angry at you for saying what you were like, and then after, do you know what? It's even mad because we could even get to the point where you said you lot are gonna get a new manager, and guess what? You back here again. And how many months did you say to us? You said a year and a half. You didn't even say 18 months. A year and a half. You lot will be back here again. Why? Because of the structure, bro. The player. So what's funny is I don't think people should really play with the takes, because I know you was unpopular at the time when you're saying that.
Right,
you know what I mean? But then that 5 to 7 years.
But again, I said in the shorts comment, let's be honest. I went back and checked. Arteta's in his 5th year. So if he don't win a title this season, and let's say the next season he finishes 6th, does that mean Arsenal fire him? No. It's because he's. Do you understand what I mean? It's not EA Sports. It's not FIFA. It's not Pro. This thing takes time. It takes time, and which is why for me, I'm not Ten Hag out. I think it'll be a step backwards if we get rid of him. To be honest with you, but I wanted to talk about the Ollie interview, because there was a part he said which I thought was very insightful, and I think it was early on in the interview. He said, "Oh yeah, the club knew that they were underinvesting, and I'm not the sort of person who would leave a club and then come out and then start slagging off the club." I don't know if people caught that. And you're an actor. One thing I like about shows is subtext, the things which isn't said, right? And what I drew from that is he was papering over a lot of cracks that I don't even think we even could comprehend that Erik ten Hag is going through. Right? I think a lot of people just look at things in terms of, like, if you're looking at somebody who's brought through and said, "Hey, listen, I've watched a player for 18 months and I think we should sign Erling Haaland," and then you've got a scout who, I don't know how long the scout's been in football, I don't know who they are, and they're turning around and saying, "No, let's go with Igalo." You know what? Do you understand what I'm coming from? It's you have to start to look at what sort of job a manager is doing at this club. And so for Erik ten Hag, I hope people are patient with him. If they get rid of him, my thing is, whoever the next manager is, let's learn from this. Let's learn from all of the managers that have been coming out and speaking and saying, "Hey, we're put in a hot seat and we're the closest people." I think the managers are the closest people to the fans, and that's who we scream at, but it's not them. They're actually sitting in a hot seat. And so I think
you need someone that can manage the hot seat. That's what I'm saying. You need the person they bring in. Like, I can't even believe the Thomas Frank thing. You cannot. That don't you dare. Like, the manager, whoever you choose, the Gareth one made me laugh. Yeah, don't you?
I hope not.
Middlesbrough to England to Man United.
Yeah, man. Well, listen, I thought it was a fantastic interview, man. I thought it was a fantastic interview. And the subtext of it is really insightful. If you watch it again, you listen to what's not being said, it's great.
Yes. Because you know what? It sounds like some of the subtext that I noticed is Gary Neville and Roy Keane had a falling out over Ronaldo, you know, and how Ronaldo was thinking that was something that was there. They didn't want to say it, but it was like, you don't know how he was moving. There was obviously more that was said. And for Roy Keane to pull up to his house to travel 8 hours to go Linkman on that long journey, yeah, you know he was down bad. It was bad, bro. It was a bad time. So, oh man, that's a wicked interview. Big up though, Parallel. Anything else you want to say before you get out of it?
Oh, the other thing I want to say as well is the stuff you touched on was about the runners as well. if you noticed about how he spoke about the players who we were all slagging off, the Dan James, I wanted to hear him talk about Ander Herrera and how they never renewed that person's contract, because that was a big thing for him, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
All of the players that we were all kind of slagging off, he was saying like they were the people that was helping him achieve, not success, but helping him achieve results on the pitch. And I think it should.
Yeah, you're right.
We should take that on board.
Thank you very much. Because that's where it comes down to. Because it said, you lot want me to play I tried to go toe to toe and got moved to. And everyone was still mad at me and I lost my job anyway. So sometimes even the people were saying, we're Man United, we're supposed to play a certain way. Well, he went toe to toe, lost his job. Eric Ten Hag went defensive, still didn't win. But again, which one is it?
Right.
Which one is it? Because people say it's not embarrassing if you go toe to toe and you lose 5-0. No, it is.
Yes, it is.
I'm still gonna get sacked in that. What do you call it? Like, let's go. He said I would have changed it. I would have changed the formation and probably made us a bit like this is. And Roy Keane's sitting there saying, "Bro, defend and to pick your moments."
Yeah. Well, it was a great interview, man. I feel vindicated, to be honest with you.
Well done, man.
Right.
Waiting 18 months to say I told you so. Big up. Yo, everyone out, even Calf, bro. Hold on. What is...
Oh, just that corner. Yo, can you hear me?
Bro, are you seeing? Wait. I need to yo to do this. He said what?
Hey! How much?
The technology, brother.
Majid! Hey! You know how much that is? That is £250! Hey!
Oh my God!
You an absolute disgrace.
Yo, I'm gonna be a hater. I pressed all the buttons. Wedge.
Mazzolini!
No, what's going on in the favelas, bro? We gotta check.
You know what? He's fallen. I think he's fallen in love.
The Brazilians.
Hey.
Because he said he went there to run from the derby.
You know what I mean?
And
he's trying to get a wife before Ramadan, bro. Big up, Wajid, you're the GOAT, man.
What? Shit. Nah, man. Say a wife before Ramadan. I swear that's coming soon, though. Hold on.
It's fresh. Yeah, it's very soon, I think.
It's very soon. Let us know. All right, listen, I'll speak to you soon. I can't believe that. What? No, seriously, though. Thank you very much, fam. This is real. Remember, you lot, I've given up the job. I'm full-time on this, bro. I do this in an act. Anyway, Ed, bro, you tried to get rid of the tea lady.
Hey.
There you go.
No, Kenji kicked me out of his crib, so I can't,
Bro, I'm gonna get back to that one. Yeah, man. People didn't like you coming for starting on Sunday. Wow. Big up to all the Muslims right there. I don't know what the starting thing, because I know there's Eid Mubarak, but I don't know if you say at the beginning of it. So let me know, educate us. Anyway, Ed, the floor's yours, fam.
Yeah. So in terms of one, I ain't coming for no tea ladies no more. I promise you guys. I learned my lesson. You lot cooked me. I apologize to Kafa. I apologize to Kaf's kids. All that. I ain't trying to take food out their pockets.
Yeah.
But what's it called? In terms of Ollie's interview and that, the thing that stuck with me the most is that, what's it called? The whole situation with like the players and that, in terms of like Sancho and that, like him even saying stuff like, what's it called? Like from early, Sancho came and said, "I want to play on the left," and you're like,
bro,
who in recruitment? Then you spent 2 years chasing this man down to be on the right, and not one of you once went, "Hey, where do you want to play?"
Bro, Russia's there though.
Like, not one of them went, let me just check if he actually wants to play on the right wing. Like not one person. Like not one person. Like, should we check if he wants to play right wing, bro? Like, nah,
and that's a key question to ask. Crazy. People are saying, "Why are you whispering? Are you not allowed to be on the phone?"
No, I'm on my thing. Check my audio.
Hey, Minna's out, what are you there? He's in hiding in the cupboard. He's hiding from the fence. nah.
This guy ain't got my headphones in, brother.
Toilets. Hey, where is everyone? Hey, where's Ed? Everyone out. He's in jail.
Yeah.
Hey,
I know, that's mad.
bro, stay focused, man. Don't let the chat do this to you, bro.
Oh shit! All right. Let me not get rattled.
He hasn't asked the bill pay his permission. Nah. Can't. He's in the shed. Bro, don't be sticky, bro. Stay strong, bro. Fight.
Let's get a quick last point. Just the lack of.
Wait, my headphones, my thing's loud. 1 second, let me turn down my volume. So, God, the floor. Yeah, I hope that's better for the people.
Yeah, no, I was just saying, yeah, my thing is with Ollie. You know, it definitely feels sorry for him in terms of him sort of having this. At least from what it sounds like, he wasn't as like tactically stupid as we all thought he was. Let's be real. Like it sounded like he actually had some actual plans in terms of what he was doing with the team and how he was going to change the team style. But at the same time, you letting the board, you know, take control in terms of like bringing in players who couldn't play the style, making you have to switch up your style, making a man have to, you know, just accept whatever. No, I can't.
He has to commit.
Why are you running?
What? That was the comment. Aaron Clinton. Yo.
You man are bullies, man.
Oh, this comment, because I love this, bro. They are, though. They are.
You man are bullies. Took him right off his game.
He couldn't go. Bro, you gotta get your 2 touches and start talking, fam. Even John Morgan gets rattled by the comments every now and then as well, bro. But
hey, ain't he in a ban?
Huh?
John Morgan, ain't he on a ban for lying about Flip?
You know, he should
see you loving the teacher's pet, so you put him back on.
Oh my God! Wait, do we? Yeah, because he lied about flicking. He said, "I've never seen him with the title.
Never seen him lift the title. He had 6 in 1 season. That guy can't come back on for 3 shows. Why is he on?"
Nah, you're right. Nah, he's a liar as well. Yeah. He's a.
And then he came on with that Addy shirt as well. That's a further 2 bands.
Oh my God!
That's a further 2 bands.
Yeah.
Can't come in here with fake United stuff.
Nah. You know what? Yeah. Wait, Katie, where's the guy that fired? Is he banned as well? Oh, he's in the chat still. He's in the chat. No. Bro, anyway, listen, the floor is yours, man.
I just want to make it sure that everyone understands when a snitch opens the door, it's not snitching when I do it back.
Let them know. 5 live ban, you know.
Anyway, sorry.
Ollie.
I'll be honest, I haven't watched the interview completely, so I need to go back in because some of the things that people are saying are getting me annoyed because for one simple thing. Ten Hag came in with the same thing and won a trophy, something that Ollie couldn't do after 7 finals, semi-finals, quarterfinals, and final. Ten Hag won something straight away. Now, bear in mind, I'm not defending Ten Hag. I'm still 50-50, but I like the fact that I'm right when I said the players have to go before he does. I've been saying that for a while, so I like that part is right. Yeah. But I'm sorry, everyone falls for this Ollie because he has a baby face and he looks like innocent. Stop falling for it. He still didn't win nothing. He didn't win nothing.
Hey, so I said, how's the Ollie interview being made about?
This is what I'm saying. I'm just saying he didn't win nothing. I'm still not being nice to him because of that interview. He didn't win nothing. Losers are losers. Let him go.
That was a combination punch just now, bro.
Yeah,
Don't
no,
we can't
combo.
call him a loser though. Like he won the league. He won
what?
us the
He won
treble,
what?
fam. He helped us win the treble,
As a
bro.
player, I'm talking about as a manager. We're not going all the look what we're doing. Look how far we have to reach to make him a winner. He was a sub man as well, you know. He was on the bench.
Didn't you hear Roy Keane talking? You didn't hear Roy Keane talking about subs and his admiration for them.
Yeah, because Roy Keane's a starter. Of course, he's gonna little the subs and say, "Yeah, I rate you, man." Still, you're sitting there while I'm doing all the work. Don't do that. You play football. You don't want to be on the bench.
No, but bro, he's a whole legend.
You played football. Do you want to be on the bench?
Do
you want your career to be remembered as a super sub?
I won. You know the treble that you love. It was I did that, bro.
Yeah, he's part of it.
Yeah,
but he's a bench man. Before I talk about him, I talk about York. No. Before I talk about him, I talk about Dwight York and Cole.
But they can't do what they did without me, bro.
Hold on. So Dwight York and Andy Cole didn't get us to the final. Didn't do all the hard work. Didn't do the legwork.
Are you telling me? So you know how
you rate tapping? Wait, you rate tapping merchants, don't you?
Wait, I knew he was gonna fight today. You're just back to your.
No, you're making it a fight. I'm not making this a fight.
You've gone back to foolishness. I knew the killer. I let my guard down, and I said, just come one year, and now you're doing foolishness today. So you're telling me, yeah, bro, the season that nah.
Hey, we're going back to Ollie as a manager. Yeah, still
he ain't got no more time. Hi. I should have just let him be flogged by the community as well. It's a bin thing. That was mad, didn't it? Aaron.
That was crazy, bro.
That was mad. He was playing around. Like, you have to understand, Oli was, you see what the team that we don't have now is we don't have players that can, when you need rest, so players can stay fresh. You see how Bruno needs a rest in these moments. You need the guys that can come off the bench and help out now and play games. I remember Teddy Sheringham when he needs to give in that 99 season, we used the team properly. To say that Oli didn't play his part is mad.
To be fair, like I'm over the Ollie thing, innit? So I appreciate the interview he done though. I watched it because I gave Ollie hella criticism. I think you remember when he was there.
Yeah. Ollie out.
A lot of criticism. So I tried to watch the interview from a different angle, and honestly, I'll be honest, KG. Yeah, I fully enjoyed the interview, man. Fully enjoyed it. Yes. I liked, they were bantering around, and a lot of people didn't like on Twitter. People were saying, they didn't like the first part when them men were eating. And I was like, bro, that was cool, bro. I liked it.
I like that part still. I like them just like, because it felt like you're seeing, it's the beginning part, innit? You're seeing the friendships. Yeah. I'm hearing Ian Wright. I'm hearing how everyone's maneuvering and talking to each other. I like that part.
Yeah, I liked it too. But yeah, back to the interview. I fully liked it, man. I liked the way
I got to ask you this question now because
go ahead.
As a strong Ollie outer and someone, did you feel wrong in how you were talking about him? Because obviously you are staunch. Like we were all, I remember being in the Ollie out when I was proper like he has to go. Did you feel bad for any of your comments that you made earlier?
The comments that I made or the guy before me?
The comments that you were making about Ollie in his when he was languishing, when it was Ollie out, like when it was like toxic.
I don't regret my comments because I still stand by the fact that I understood what he wanted to do, but the problem was he really struggled to stamp down his authority. And I think it's not because he's a bad manager. I think it's got something to do with his character. And I think you could tell by the interview, the guy's just a nice guy, bro. Like he just wants to be a nice guy, but it's almost to his detriment at the same time, because in this business, you kind of have to be an asshole if you like sometimes. Do you know what I mean? You have to be. Sorry if I swore, by the way. Sorry.
That's fine. It's fine.
You've got to be severe. Some players you have to be a bit harsher with, and you kind of have to be. And whereas Ollie, again, I understand what he tried to do. He tried to be nice with everyone, but you can't keep everyone happy for a whole season. That's impossible. And ultimately, it came back to bite him. Do you see what I mean?
Oh, I'm here though. So now we finally walked into this place. Before, you were cussing out the manager, current manager. You said you don't like the way he treated Sancho. You said you
Yes.
don't like the way he treated Ronaldo. Two high-profile guys. Ollie's been in
I
interview.
actually agree with the Ronaldo thing, by the way. I agreed with the way he dealt with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you said he's had two high-profile breakdowns, right? But then the breakdowns, Ollie seemed like the breakdown was happening with him as he was there. He was there was already something going on in that dressing room. Obviously, Ralph pulls up and stuff, but there was already a breakdown happening with Ronaldo, and it just gets significantly worse. So my thing is, Ronaldo couldn't be here. Even when Ten Hag came, he wants to play pressing football. Ollie's noticing he can't press.
Yes.
So are you with me? So now you got a player that is not fit for the process, even though he's one of the world's best strikers ever seen. But to move this thing on, I can't really have you here like that. The next thing is Sancho. Sancho could not even firm down the place when he was here. But these are the people that we've now said the current manager is not good enough because look how those situations have landed.
So what's the point that you're trying to make?
I'm saying that you when you've been criticizing Ten Hag this season, you've placed them at his doorstep saying, "Raw, this is on Ten. This is why I'm looking at Ten Hag with side eye." But they're saying, "Well, there shouldn't really be a side eye in this equation at all. One guy can't do the job here. Another guy's never been good even under Ollie. So how can you look at me and say, am I good at my job? Am I a good manager? Because that's when we've spoken in the past. You said, well, I don't know how good Ten Hag is because of these things that I've just brought up."
Yeah. Well, I think, again, it goes back to the character thing. They're two different people. Ollie's known as this nice guy, like I said, and Ten Hag is known to be someone who stamps down his authority. He's very big on discipline and all of these things. But again, it's to his detriment as well because he thinks that he can solve everything in the name of discipline. Whereas, again, you have to keep that balance. Ollie needs to learn to be a nice guy, but sometimes be an asshole. And Ten Hag needs to learn to keep being the strict guy he is, but sometimes be less harsher with certain players because not everyone takes in information the same way. And I don't want to bring it back to...
But he's had balance. That's the thing, because this is my thing is, especially I remember, and I've seen this, because in the Sancho videos is where me and you have not agreed. And right now, yeah, you've been very silent, Sancho-ish, bro. You've been silent. The silence has been loud because you ain't seen the comps are not comping. I haven't even seen you. I ain't seen the bilingual. Well, I see another video when you was giving us bare languages in that. But you've been quiet about Sancho, fam. And I want to know what's going on because man were fully out here telling me the manager's not good enough, and this why. How can he start him instead of him? He would have given us more. He's not giving them nothing.
I've got to be honest, I've not watched Dortmund at all since he was there. I've probably watched one game, I think that was his first game when he came on and gave an assist. Apart from that, I haven't watched anything. So I've got to be honest about that.
Yes.
Because I don't want to sit here and say, I've watched
even if you watch it, bro, even if you watch it, nothing to write home about. You know what the people will keep us updated. I haven't watched any Granada games. I know what Mason Greenwood's doing.
Fair enough. But I'd still like to watch a game and judge it for myself. That's what I want to say.
I mean, Getafe, sorry, not Granada.
Oh, sorry, yeah, Getafe. Sorry, I didn't even notice. Get out, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was very interesting. He touched on Ollie. He touched on the Bellingham situation and the Haaland situation. Obviously, as United fans, we would have been delighted to have these two at the club. But I think we need to, as United fans, as a collective, we need to accept that, yes, Ollie wanted to sign them, but ultimately they made the choice not to come to the club. This is not the club didn't want to sign him thing. No, they both made decisions for their careers and decided that Dortmund, for both of them, would be the best step. I don't like this whole idea of Ollie wanted Haaland, but we got Igalo. No, Haaland didn't want to come. He wanted to go to Dortmund because he deemed that for progress, And for the minutes that he was asking, same with Bellingham, the minutes they were asking for, they were not going to get it at Man United. So therefore, they chose something different.
Yeah, no, that's where Ollie. But then we could have got him before that Dortmund move was even happening. We didn't approach him.
Yeah, but who did we have at the time? What year was that? Oh, I don't want to say no.
We didn't go for Haaland. I'm saying, if I have a player for 18 months and I say he's good, and then the scouts say, nah, bro. Wait, what?
Yeah, but who could have known that at the time this guy was going to be who he is today?
No, but he called them before, said, yo, there's this player, sign him. And then after we're like, nah. And then after I get to the club and I'm like, this is when I'm not the manager. I get to the club and say, guys, he's a player under 20 million. Sign him. Nah. Even when he's not starting for Stuttgart. Yo.
But again, it's based on what I'm basing it on is Ollie came in. Okay, before he came in, he called the club and said sign him. They said no. Cool. Then he came in and said, guys, sign him. I'm now looking at it from a perspective of where did you scout him? How can we trust your word that this guy is going to be who you say he's going to be?
How can you trust the legendary striker, as Minna says?
Yeah, but okay, well, Alex Ferguson said Phil Jones was going to be the next Duncan Edwards.
That was mad from Sir Alex.
Do you see what I mean? So you can kind of understand where they come from.
But
because
everyone makes mistakes, innit? Everyone makes mistakes. But what do you call it? I'm moving like I ain't got to go to the best of enemies.
Oh,
hey, listen, Aaron, pick up yourself.
Yes, let's keep it here for today.
Oh, yeah. Had Aaron on the ropes, though. I had him on the ropes. That Jaden stuff. You haven't spoken. Go on, bro.
Yo.
I never give you time to talk about the club as well. We just do nonsense sometimes.
Wait, we've just been on nonsense for a while, isn't it? So full screen me for a second.
Let's go. Hold on 1 second.
So you know what, right? These are the people that Ollie had to work under, innit? So we got Jollof Glazer and we got Avram Glazer.
Yes.
These guys made Ollie's tenure.
I can't see. There's nothing on there.
Oh, is it not coming up? Oh man, I don't know why. Anyways, it's the picture of you as a Glazer. You can go put it back now. It's fine.
Good.
Hey, you're lucky. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, basically we got Avram Glazer and we got Jollof Glazer.
Yeah.
These are the guys behind the scenes that have made Ollie's tenure pretty much a failure because they didn't give him the right structure to run the club. We also
Ollie spent.
He did, yes, but in the long run, we knew he had to go. Innit? It was a nice interview. We got a little bit more information, but I think the general consensus is we knew a lot of what was already going on. Because I think he only just added little specks of extra information, but I think the overall consensus was already out in the public anyways.
Wait, hold on. Someone said, yeah, quick shout out to all those who did Sancho watch-alongs for 1.5 games. Now, silence.
You know what? Speak on it, man. Where's Sancho? Where are you?
Where are you,
Let's
bro?
be having you.
Let's be having ya. Man said, we know our manager's dead because now, and everyone was trying to down that Sancho Hill fam. Said, in the Arsenal game, he could have helped. Helped who?
It is what it is, man.
You just moved to Ahmad anyway. That's the new player that needs to help
us.
Yeah,
he's clearly the future, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Ahmad. Now
yeah.
It's Ahmad. So, so we do the same things at this club. We just reset, repeat, and then ask for a new manager again. So we'll be back. How do you feel about Gareth Southgate coming to the club?
Press the button.
Which one? Oh, yeah, I know. Gareth. Brother. Absolutely not happening. Thomas Frank.
Press it again.
Wait, hold on. Nah, I don't know if you feel that way about De Zerbi.
Press it. Press it.
All right, you don't want none of them.
None of them.
Are you Flick as well?
If out of all of them, if I had to pick, it's between Flick and Nagelsmann. But I want Ten Hag to fix this mess. He can fix this mess, I think, that we have at the moment, especially with this bagel.
Are you Ten Hag back in?
No, I've been in the middle. I've told you. I don't like what he's doing, but he can fix it.
Okay.
I've been saying that this whole time. I said, you can fix this mess, Ten Hag. This Bagel FC, you remember I talked about Black Hole FC before?
Yeah.
And I've said, you can fix this mess. If you set us up correctly, we will not be overrun in midfield and be conceding so many shots.
Yo, you're Ten Hag. You kind of like...
I've been in the middle. I'm on the fence. I'm getting ready for the Olympics. You know, you can do fencing in the Olympics. That's me right now.
Are you? Because I don't.
No, I'm not in and I'm not out. I'm in the middle. You know, there's a middle ground people are in, right?
I just feel like the journey
What?
of Yo-Yo.
You on?
I don't know, because I feel like you've done a mad thing before.
No, I've been so annoyed at results this season. I've said to you all before, he's going to sack himself if he continues playing like this, but he can fix it.
I'm sure you've been on this. Wait, hold on. Let me ask Abs.
Go on. What are we doing?
Abs will remind me, because I know that.
Hold on. What did you do after the Fulham game?
Fulham game.
Didn't you say Ten Hag out?
No, I didn't. No. It was after the Newport game I said that. I leaped more towards Ten Hag out.
How did
but
you say? You said it with what do you call it?
I said get him out. I'm fuming a League 2 team. That's what I said.
You said it with passion, yeah.
It was Newport. I said the second half against Newport was unacceptable.
So you've caught the KG. You caught the KG disease, and you're flip flopping.
I'm a serial flip flop. I've never denied it. Listen, I'm shameless.
Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much, bro. Yo-Yo tried to lie, bro. He really came in here and said, nah, I've always been in the middle. Piss off. Take him to court. We got him. All right, you lot. I gotta go, man. I gotta be responsible. Everyone, thank you so much for watching. Let me read these super chats before I get out of anywhere. Wajid says, what you call it, bro? I can't make it to the fight. I wanted to because I'm still away, wanting to do that, but this is just a token of my appreciation, bro. What a token, fam. Seriously, thank you so much, man. I'm beyond appreciated, fam. Here we go. Scouts had all the fouls, and Vito chose Weghorst. Man said Ollie a tapping merchant. What a clown. Absolute clown. End to end. I should have known, bro. Sometimes he'll just do nonsense. Yeah, quick shout out to all those who did Sancho watch loads of 1.5 games. Now, silence. Reckless one, man like Charles. Get Eric out. Also, the Ollie interview was eye-opening, and right now it's time to look forward towards a successful future. Courts, I should have brought you in still. Well, I gotta get out of here. The next time I see you, I'll just bring you to the front of the queue. Wicked. Everyone, peace.
Drop a bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Look at us.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. KG, this one's crazy.
You're too reckless.
None can compare with the KG done. Better take cover when he drops that. Going on reckless, trust it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
I said drop a bomb, Dad.